Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to class. We are going to get started, but before we get started, I want us all to say our rules together with Miss Shabazz, okay? We're going to do this every single day, like I said, because I want to keep you guys on track to what we do in our class, okay? So you're going to say this with me. Are you ready? All right. I will listen to other people's voices. I will use kind words, and I will use helping hands. All right. Every day we're going to say those rules because we want to make sure that we are still being star students, right? Still listening to mom and dad, making good choices, all those things, which I know you guys are doing because you're awesome, okay? So to get started, we're going to start talking more about what's going on in our unit. I kind of went over this poster back here. Let me kind of turn my camera a little bit. I went over this poster with you guys the first day. Nature all around us. That's our big wall chart. That is the unit that we're in, right? We talked about how we're going to learn about the seasons, about what goes on in nature around us, right? That means when we go outside, what are we seeing in the air? What are we seeing in the sky when it's nighttime? What are we seeing in the sky when it's daytime, right? What do we, what's in the ground? How do we plant things? How do we grow things? All of that great stuff, okay? So this week, we are going to focus more on how do plants grow, okay? We're going to read a couple of books, and we're going to find out how plants grow. What's the importance of plants? Are plants important? Yeah, they're pretty important, right? Growing a garden, right? We're going to learn about growing a garden, what it's like to grow a garden, what it takes to grow a garden, right? All of that good stuff, okay? So we're going to dig a little deeper into how plants grow, okay? Before I get started on that, I want to review compound words with you guys, okay? So we know what compound words are. We are amazing at compound words, right? We know how to take two words and we do what to make it a compound word? We bring it together, right? So I have a couple of words that I wrote on paper. Kind of hard when I don't got a smart board, right? But it's okay. We got this, all right? So right here I have two words. That says basket and that says ball, right? Now we know, and we're going to show our mommy and daddy or whoever's doing this with you, that in order to make a compound word out of these two words, we need to bring them together, right? So let's use one hand for basket and let's use one hand for ball. Ready? Basket, ball. Let's bring it together. Basketball, right? So basketball, is that a compound word? Yes, it is, right? It's a compound word. Now, how about football? Is that going to be a compound word if we bring that together? Let's try. Put your hands together. We're going to say football. Football. Very good, right? So we are really good at compound words. Now, what we want to make sure that we're still practicing is if I tell you a compound word, or if I give you any word, and I want you to drop a sound, deletion, remember? We've gone over deletion. So if I were to say the word car wash, you would say car wash. Now Miss Shabazz is going to say car wash without car. What would that be? I hope you guys said wash. Good job. Very good, right? So if we say car wash and we take away car, we just have wash, right? It's the same thing. If we say car wash and we take away wash, we are left with car, okay? So we did that, and we've been learning how to drop sounds off of a word, right? I can tell you your word is bait. Say bait. Now, once you've said bait, I want you to say bait without the b sound. 8, right? We've dropped that B sound off, and now we just have 8, as in, I ate a donut this morning. I didn't eat a donut, but it's the same thing, right? So we're going to practice that. We're going to practice that with our moms and dads because we want to be able to drop sounds off, right? That's the first steps to reading, and we are readers, right? We know how to read things because we are super, super, super smart, okay? So I'm going to be putting inside of your assignment a couple of compound words or just any words. And I'm going to be having your mom and dad work with you on dropping those sounds or dropping the word off of a compound word. And I want you guys to work really hard and show mom and dad exactly how we're doing this, okay? Because you guys are super, super smart, okay? So that's compound words. It's not to blow through compound words because we're going to continue to visit compound words. We're going to continue to go over deletion, all of those things, okay? Because I want you guys to know them because that's what we need in kindergarten, right? That's going to get us to kindergarten, right? So if we talk a little bit more, we're going to go back to our unit, okay? If we talk about how we grow things, I want you guys to think of things that we can grow. What can grow from the ground? Really think about those things, right? I want you guys to tell mom and dad anything you think can grow from the ground, right? Some of the things that Miss Shabazz thinks grows from the ground are plants. Do plants grow from the ground? Yes, they do, right? Plants, flowers, right? How about vegetables? Do vegetables grow out of the ground? They do, right? Vegetables grow in a garden. Very good. So we can grow so much from the ground. It's super, super important to take care of the ground, the earth, right? So that we can get all of this good stuff back from the earth, right? All of our plants, all of our vegetables, anything, fruit, all that stuff, we can get it back from the ground. Trees, all that awesome stuff, okay? So in this unit, we're going to work on really starting to put our hands in that ground and learning how to make the ground work for us. Growing things, right? If I take a seed and I put it in some soil and I water it and I love it and I'm kind to it, is it gonna grow? Absolutely, right? It's the same thing when we put things into you, knowledge, all of that awesome, interesting stuff you learn in school. It's like watering that seed, right? You're going to grow, you're going to grow, your brain's going to grow. It's the same thing, right? If we want something to grow, we have to water it. We have to be kind to it. We have to make sure that we give it all the right things that it needs, right? What do plants need to grow? Let's think about that. The sun, right? We need the sun to grow. How important is the sun? The sun is extremely important, right? It gives us energy and it helps things grow, right? So as we go through this unit, you're going to hear about books about growing vegetables, how to make plants grow, how important the sun is for us. And a lot of my buddies have already told me how important the sun is because you guys are super smart kiddos, okay? And so we're going to just dig deeper, keep digging deeper into that, okay? So my task for you, or my assignment right now for you, is I want you to sit with mom and sit with dad or whoever's doing this with you, and I want you to write down, have mom and dad help you write down all of the great things you would grow from the ground if you could, okay? Until then, I will check in with you guys later on so we could do our read aloud, okay? I want you guys to make sure that when you're doing this with mom and dad that your eyes are watching, your ears are listening, your voices are quiet, and your bodies are calm while you do this, okay? I'll see you guys later.